Hi there, how's everyone doing? This is H. Victoria Hargro Atkerson. We're talking about the discipline of writing. And today I wanted to review some of the materials that you need in order to write. So here we go. Uh, First thing I think is pens, because this is something we all do. My favorite is the gel pen, because I just love the way it glides over the page. And they're just wonderful instruments. I've used different types of ballpoint pens, thin points, broad points, depending on how you like to see your words form on the page. So that's really great. So choose whatever pen. Sometimes you can go to a stationery store and spend hours just writing with different pens to see if you can get the feel for it. It's a interesting process. So anyway, my favorite thing to write on, especially when I'm traveling, is on an airplane. Rather than take out a computer, I just take out a steno pad. And I always write on there what that pad is for. If I'm working on a particular book, I will write the title across the front so I don't have to guess what's inside, because I know whatever I put on the front, that's what's inside this book. And I can pick that up and keep it going. And it fits in my purse. I don't always like to use laptops or little notepads because it's just too cumbersome sometimes. And a pen and paper, it's easy stuff, easy to do. Usually when I'm home or going out to the park or something, I like to use these pads because they give you lots of recreational space, and that's the recreation for your pen to write and to write down things that are relevant to your book. So this is another form, another way of writing, and there are many, many, many of these. Little blank pads, diaries. They're just blank lines, and I like the ones without lines because you can crowd as much as you want on them. The ones with lines limit you, and you'll be done with the book before you know it because it's just not enough space. But these with no lines whatsoever, excellent. This one was made by my niece, Brina Hargrove. She's an art teacher, and she bound this. It's just amazing. But I love these, and I will be using this, but I'm not sure what book I'm going to use it on yet. But I keep it because she made it for me, and I love that. I love her too. Smart girl. All right. The other thing, you can buy pens and pads in quantities or whatever. They have, like, you can buy the steno pads, and I think they come like 10 in a pack. Very cheap. And these, of course, are extremely cheap. You can buy those. I think they come 10 and 12 in a pack. And these books, like these diary notebooks or things like this, you can buy anywhere from, usually start about $3 and they move up, depending on, the artwork involved and the materials used. So look for these in your stationery stores, also in your dollar stores. Sometimes they may have them. I always buy books that I donate to the juvenile justice centers for children who love to write and to encourage them to write. So you can join me in that ministry. It's very good because that's something we can give to our children who are locked away. There are a number of things that you can use for your writing. As far as your materials are concerned, your pens, paper, laptops, your phone, your desktop computer. There is so much involved, and you choose whatever you like to make sure that your project is successful. I wanted to remind you and to emphasize the fact that the most important material in this process is you and your imagination. So let that be your guide in doing whatever else that you choose to do, whether you use pen, pencils, papers, it doesn't matter. Your imagination is a real tool that you can use when you're writing, and that is the foundation of all our writing. So use that, be creative, okay? One thing I promised you last time was that I would bring you the cover for my next book. This was done by my niece Brina, and that will be on the cover, and I can't wait for you to get this book. It's going to be so exciting. This is the cover. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that is Enslaved Part 2. Enslaved Part 1 was done by my brother, Louis Hargro, which is, I think, it just makes my heart sing is to see things like this come to life, images that I even imagine, and then that he interpreted for himself and created this image. I love that. Love it. Okay, we're talking about materials. Your book covers is one of the aspects that you have to consider, and I'm just going to show you mine. This is Stones Along the Path, also done by my brother, Louis Charles Hargro. And he did Part 1 and Part 2. We put the same image on the Part 1 and Part 2, which I don't know if that was a good idea or not. But anyway, it makes a cute little set. And the other one was done by, this one, Walking Among the Kudzu, was done by my nephew, Larry Anthony. He's an amazing artist. And this guy is not using his talents as often as I would like to see him, because he is so detailed in some of the work that he does. And I've seen him draw pictures just using straight lines. Amazing, amazing talent, okay? And this is Walking Among the Kudzu. The other one is Buttermilk Bottom, which is also done by my brother, Louis Hargro. It's one of my favorites because this whole image came out of our childhood. So it's especially special to all of us. It's a part of our history, okay? So take care of yourself. Remember to push the red button and subscribe to my channel. And be good to your family, be good to yourself, and remember, I love you. And I want you to prosper. Take care, and blessings always. Bye-bye.